Welcome back to Stranded, the Australian-Canadian music show, which is renamed for one special week, Stranded, the New Zealand-Canadian music show.
That sounds better.
That does. Maybe forever and ever. This is it. Well, maybe we should let the people decide. I should say, if anyone would like to call through with some, anyone, a local Kiwi or anyone who likes Kiwi music.
Talk to us.
Yeah, 604-822-CiTR. I'm joined in the studio by a special guest for this week, Matt Langley and his brother Jacob from Dunedin.
Kia ora. Hi.
This is really great. I should say, people, that if you like what you hear today, Matt and Jacob are going to be playing towards the end of the show, and they're playing tonight at 1118 Denman Street tonight, the Dulcinea Chocolate Cafe. But I'll mention that again a bit later on. Matt, so you're from Dunedin. You
Yes.
told us a little bit about the town, and so the Flying Nun record label is. This
is a point of interest for musicologists. There's a bit of stuff to be dug up there, because there was really a bit of a boom. Not a gold rush this time, like a music rush in the 80s. With it still has the nomenclature, the Dunedin sound. You can hear the quote marks hanging heavy over that, because it was a bit of an anomaly, really. Bands at the bottom of the world who suddenly got thrust into the international spotlight and did some good things, made some good music.
Well, and that's right. I've actually, in my travels across Canada, in every city I've been to, I've met a couple of music fans who've mentioned, Flying Nun, Flying Nun. They know I'm from the Southern Hemisphere, and they know it. And I'm like, how did they? This is pre-internet, really.
Oh, very much so. And I mean, and now it covers a broader range than just the sort of Dunedin sound, and even in our selection today, we've got bands from Auckland, but and etc. Other cities in New Zealand. But the connecting thing is really the Flying Nun label that Roger Shepherd started, and has recently bought it back. He's come back to it. So yeah, it's an interesting one.
Yeah, well, we did play a couple. The last two tracks, actually, the real rocky one there you heard was the D4.
No longer together, sadly.
Oh, man.
Great live rock band.
Great, yeah. Reminiscent a bit of the Datsuns. Listeners might have heard of them. They're
punching out those sort of 2-minute, 3-minute rock and roll good times.
Yeah, that was brilliant. The D4, Get Loose, and then we heard that instrumental track there by The Clean.
Yeah.
Wipe Me, I'm Lucky was a track. And what can you tell me about The Clean? Because they're quite an institution.
Yeah, they're a bit of an institution in New Zealand, but started out in Dunedin, David Kilgour. And I think he's still touring and making albums, and gets over to the States, and then can be spotted back in Dunedin or anywhere in New Zealand touring as well, because it only takes a couple of weeks to tour New Zealand. Top and bottom. Like, you can do it, start at the bottom, go to the top of New Zealand, and then get back home in 14 days it's been done. Yeah. Did that last year.
So then I would presume there's a really tight-knit sort of scene there, or people really
there's scenes, and there's little scenes within cities, but once you get out on and you're doing a wee tour or something, or getting around a few of the centres in New Zealand, there's a pretty well worn trail there now. It's good. You can have great gigs in small places and bigger venues as well. We did a tour last year. It was called the Pages from Dunedin Tour, and it was organised around an album and a concert we did at the Regent Theatre in Dunedin. And then with a whole lot of Dunedin artists, maybe sort of 18, 20, and then 5 of us went out on the road for a couple of weeks after that. So we did smaller venues, bars, cafes and things as well as sort of medium-sized venues.
And so that the city still represents music. People, around the country still know Dunedin as a place to keep their ear to the ground. Yeah,
there's still lots going on. I mean, there's, talking, scenes and things like that, but each city's got its own thing rolling as well, and many different kinds of music. I've spent a lot of time in Wellington as well, and so has Jake. And Jake used to front a metal band many moons ago. So there's this interesting crossover. I remember I played acoustic support solo for these guys, monster metal band. So there's a real mashup, and that was in Wellington. But and each city's got its sort of its known quantities, and bands that are doing recording and touring regularly. Dunedin's the same, and then there's the other little scenes that your folk scenes and blues and all that kind of stuff always happening in every city. But people, because it's a small place, the guy who did sound for you last night at the blues gig, you'll see him at the, you'll see him playing guitar in a thrash band or something the next night. There's a lot of mix-up, so it's really cool. You get exposed to a lot of music.
And, a big reason why I do this show, Australian and Canadian, is because I believe that isolation really breeds a bit of something special.
That's often talked about in New Zealand in regard to anything from cinema to cooking. It's because we're at the bottom of the world. About produce world-class music, and now, so the Flying Nun was quite a phenomenon to, discerning people in this part of the world picked up on it. I think it was probably one of those things where people overseas probably picked up on it, and then it came back home, and everyone went, it is real good.
Now you're good.
Now it's cool.
They say, but
wasn't to it from the start.
and one of the bands, no doubt you were listening to a long time ago, was the Verlaines.
The Verlaines, and I've just released another album, I think. And
he teaches at the university there as well, Matt.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, can you tell me a bit about that, Matt? So the singer, the songwriter from the Verlaines,
Graham Downs.
Yeah.
Yes, he lectures at Otago University, which is
the Rock 101.
The rock course running there. Just great music courses. But that's really kicked off in the last bit. That's become Otago University is an internationally sort of renowned uni anyway. But the very very healthy music scene and around that. My involvement in that was probably confined to wet lunches, and getting a student loan and buying my first Fender guitar, which I've still got. Well played. Yes. Thank you, student loans.
Well,
I'm currently living in Mexico. You're not getting a cent back.
And Vancouver's lucky enough to have Matt and Jake here this month, and we're going to be having them play acoustically in the studio towards the end. This is Stranded, the Australian Canadian Music Hour, every Monday from 11 till 12, followed by alternative radio. And this is a special New Zealand show today. If anyone wanted to call through with any New Zealand information or trivia, or if you just wanted to say hi, 604-822-CiTR. We just heard a couple of Flying Nun bands there. That was Die Die Die, and before that was the Verlaines. Now, this is Matt Langley and his brother Jake here in the studio from Dunedin.
Hello.
Extra special guests, and they're playing around Vancouver this week, and tonight at the Dulcinea Cafe. It's at 1118 Denman Street. So, Matt, could you tell me a little bit about the award you just recently won?
Yeah, sure. I won the APRA, which is an acronym for Australasian Performing Rights Association, New Zealand Country Song of 2010. Big long title, small song.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was really cool, actually. Quite surprising. And went down to further south from Dunedin to Gore, which is New Zealand's mecca of country. And played at the awards there and tried to come up with a sort of not too silly impromptu speech.
Some yodeling.
Yeah.
And it's a remarkable achievement because you're not particularly a country artist full time.
I wouldn't say I particularly feel like I belong to any genre of music. I'm keen to steal from all of them. I will magpie from anything. But I think I'd sent in a couple of songs before that I thought were country-ish, but weren't probably sort of close enough to country to be in consideration, but it turns out this one was. But it was a really nice song to write, and I still enjoy singing it, and we've been playing it a lot. And it was lovely for a nice we love song to get a national award. Was kind of cool.
Yeah,
we were so proud.
And hot on the tails of that, Matt and Jake have jumped on a plane, come all this way to Canada.
Yeah.
And they're playing in Vancouver. They've also already played at Falconetti's and
Corduroy Lounge
with Root System.
With Root System. That was brilliant.
And right now we have them. Are you ready, guys? We got
Get your guitar, bro.
guitar,
And
and we're going to hear some tracks here from Matt Langley and Jake Langley. So you're going to be playing songs off the new album.
yeah, there's it's just been finished. I had to listen to the first mix about a week ago, and the album will be out before the end of this year. It's called Featherbones. And so we're going to play we're going to play 2 songs that are going to be on that, and then we're going to do just a song that we like that's not on anything.
Yeah.
It'll just be on air today. We may never play it again. This might be the last one.
Wow.
It's a week straight, you lovely Canadian.
Okay.
This is Matt and Jake Langley from Dunedin, New Zealand.
It's called Love and Money. The trees nod their heads, yes, yes, yes. The waves come and go, no, no, no. Looking for a tree at the end of the world, growing on the tears of a sad-eyed girl. I'm tired and I worry about love and money. I'm holding on to oceans I can't release, policing my tongue behind my teeth, sneezing in the sun, forget no one. It's more than me, there's more than me. I'm tired and I worry about love and money. I'm tired and I worry about love and money. Sneezing in the sun, forget no one. It's more than me, there's more. I'm tired and I worry about love and money. I'm tired and I worry about love and money.
Matt and Jake Langley here in the studios from Dunedin, New Zealand. Some new tracks off their new album, playing live in the studio.
Okay, I'll just have a wee tune. Having a heat reaction here.
That's pretty unprofessional, bro.
It's highly unprofessional.
But it's live and it's raw.
It's live.
Yeah, it's
That's what you
real.
get, kids. Okay, so this is get it on. This is the song 713 that won the New Zealand Best Country Song for this year. Let's roll.
Wow.
Wide is the road and broad is the gate that leads to destruction. Broad is the road and narrow the way that leads good luck means. I don't know what love might bring. I don't know what world I'm in. But I'm good to go. Long is the night and oh how I pray to see the coming day. Black is the sky and low burn the stars that lie high. The Milky Way. I don't know what good luck means. I don't know what love might bring. I don't know what world I'm in. But I'm good to go. Let's go. Light is the Lord and nameless the grace I see in your smile. Light is the Lord, I bear in my heart when I think on your loving ways. I don't know what good luck means. I don't know what love might bring. I don't know what world I'm in. But I'm good to go. Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah.
Wow. Vancouver, you just heard the awarded Best Country Music Song from New Zealand for 2010.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
And
you-
Matt's award for that was a life-size sheet made out of gold.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty substantial. Pretty substantial.
That's half the country.
Cheap, that one.
Yeah.
Wow. We might be able to buy an aircraft carrier or something like that. To play cricket on it.
Well, you heard it. All the way from Dunedin, New Zealand, we have Matt Langley and Jake.
Thanks
Jake
for having
Langley.
us.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, and we still have time. We still
Do
have.
you want another tune?
We got another 10 minutes.
Oh,
we could
wow.
pick, so
Okay, drum solo, 10 minutes, here we go. Okay, we'll do this one. This is just a fun song that it's called Big Deal.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
Okay, cool. I'd like to be your big deal, the king of all you love. I would do most anything and anything that you want. I'd like to be your big wheel, running you off the track. I would beg, rob and steal, and to have you back. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. I'd like to be your big cheese, the emperor of your heart. I would bet on anything and fire that you start. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. I wear the suit. I'm the ideas man. You take the piss out of my big plans. I'll be the blood boiling in your veins. You'll be the bullet in my brains. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. I'll wear the suit. I'm the ideas man. You'll take the piss out of my big plans. I'll be the blood boiling in your veins. You'll be the bullet in my brains. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Now I'm your big deal. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. Oh, you know what you want, but you won't. You know what you want, but you won't.
Nice.
Thank you.
New Zealand, straight from Dunedin. This is Matt and Jake Langley. And you just heard the song Big Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's off your album that's just been recorded but not released yet.
That's not on there.
That's not on the
Oh,
album.
that's
The other
not
two we did will
Neither
be
am I.
on the album. No, that kind of got written in between or after, but
Yeah.
we'll get it down sometime, I'm sure.
Oh, great. And you may actually hear that song tonight
You could hear it.
at the gig, the Dulcinea Cafe.
We'll play it better, we promise.
1118 Denman Street tonight, Dulcinea Cafe around 8 o'clock. Matt and Jake will be playing. And also keep your eyes peeled to his MySpace because some more gigs might come up between now and the end of the month. Jake and Matt are both here for all of July.
Yeah, man, we head back home in August.
And
Yeah.
We're going to be doing some busking, so if you see us busking, please give us lots of toonies.
Yeah.
Not so much the loonies, but toonies.
The toonies.
So they
That's
can
good.
catch the
So we get the
99. We had an epic journey today.
It's a big bus ride in.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was good.
And it was worth it. So, yeah, this is Matt Langley and Jake Langley from Dunedin. We still got a little bit of
Got
time.
another song?
Yeah. Back on CiTR 101.9, we have time for one more song from Matt and Jake Langley from Dunedin, New Zealand.
Cool, man. Thanks for having us, Matt.
Yeah,
It's a
thank
pleasure.
you.
And this is a song called Never. It's not on the album, but we're putting out a free EP online pretty soon. It's going to be called I Live on the Moon. And come and check us out on MySpace or Facebook. And pretty soon there'll be a link up and you can just go and grab that EP because we love you. We want you to have it for free. This song's for Bo and it's called Never. I'll leave you where you lie. Never said goodbye. Even though I love you. I'll leave you where you may. Some other day. 20 years or more from now. Nothing feels like you. I'll write you once or twice if everything's alright, even though you don't care. I watch a dead blue sky. It never wonders why. It just rises up to be. Nothing feels like you. Never feels like home. Nothing feels like you. So far I've learned not to say, never say, never again. I'll leave you where you lie, never say goodbye, even though I love you.
That was sweet as, cuz.
Kia ora.
This is Dylan Hoslick from Slingshot, and you're listening to CiTR 101.9 FM in Vancouver, BC.
Vancouver was just lucky enough to hear then the live sounds of Matt and Jake Langley from Dunedin, New Zealand, in the city for this month only, and maybe again in the future. This is their first tour of Canada, and you'll be able to hear Matt and Jake at Dulcinea Cafe at 1118 Denman Street tonight at 8 p.m. And keep your eye out. Keep your eyes on the MySpace page. It's Matt Langley with L-E-Y. Matt Langley.
Yeah, Langley.
And for further dates coming up towards the end of the month. So thanks so much, guys.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you, man.
That's fine.